रुख से नकाब आहिस्ता आहिस्ता सरकती जा रहे हैं रुख से नकाब आहिस्ता आहिस्ता Hi, I'm Sonali and welcome to my home. I'm a corporate trainer by profession but an interior stylist as a passion and at heart. So I'm very fond of ethnic things and I think you can see the traces from here itself. I'm very fond of jute, all earthy things really attract me. So come on in. So well, I'm very fond of bells and the collection here is especially from Ranchi. Now we have so many stories in the house because my husband is in the army and every 2 years we've been hopping at new stations. So every station, the way our journey of these 25 years, every station has added its own part. So this is when we were posted at Ranchi and this particular art is brass which is fired and it is when it is very hot it is twisted into the stick art and it really attracts me. And again a bell here, so the entrance is full of these ethnic. So as I said, I'm a very earthy, I gravitate to everything earthy, so the house begins only with all handicrafts. So I have more of handicrafts in the house. So this is a 4 BHK. Let me take you to my daughter's room. This is her room. She sings, she's a very good singer and she plays her guitar. This is her cozy little corner in the house and this is her Hall of Fame, I call it. She's put all the people she loves on this little wall. So it's very pretty, some precious moments, her Christmas trip to US, her ticket, her time spent with Masis, everything is on this wall. So this is a very smart piece that again I picked up from one of the exhibitions at Jaipur. This is actually the front part of a bullock cart. If you'd see, isko agar aap turn kar dein, so this is the front of a bullock cart and they put shelves in it so that it could be used as a rack. So this is again a very antique and a very rustic looking piece. Everyone keeps telling me isko shine kar do, isko aise kar do, but I somehow feel that it looks beautiful the way it is. It adds so much of value, the antique value to the room. So this little corner of hers is a musical corner and this thing, of course the linen again is all Jaipur and she loves putting a lot of cushions and her teddy bears and one Snoopy character she sleeps with. It's been so many years. It's a beautiful mirror that we've given to her. This is from Banjara Bazaar and a very very smart piece in white. This is also a carved wooden, just to keep her knickknacks. So I think her room is again, it portrays her character. She's subtle, she loves blue colors and I think that's the essence of my daughter and it comes out very beautifully in her room as well. So well, this is a very beautiful piece of rare gemstones and it is done into a dream catcher. Now this is the tree of life, so I find it very attractive. The colors and the hues are so beautiful and again earthy, they just gel with my house so well. So this isn't a regular dream catcher but it's with the gemstones, so that's the beauty. Well, this was our first station and my love for wood began here. This was Bikaner and I just love these wooden panels and wooden brackets. They add so much of character to the space and of course they are ethnic. So this is bought from Bikaner and that was our first posting after marriage and the first feeling of setting up the house. Well, this is again a beautiful hand-painted lamp. It's from Desert Dust and I'm very very fond of bonsais and plants and of course the ceramic pots. Our sofa, the entire sofa set has been from Srinagar. Now there was a market specially which dealt into the walnut wood furniture, and if you would notice that most of the furniture pieces, they have this quilted on the behind as well. But this particular sofa, it has got out and out wood, and as I said, I just love wood. So these are customized wooden pieces. These are beautiful wall plates. I think they add so much of vibrance to the space, the blue and the whites and some beautiful dash of earthy colors. So this was bought at Jaipur and we were posted in Jaipur, and this is from the Blue Potteries. So this is again Bikaner. It's a beautiful ethnic, the kewad which opens, and they've cut into pieces and made it into a little coffee table here. So I've decorated it with again a wall plate, and I'm very fond of coasters also. So I have a lot of ceramic from Khurja, from Jaipur, and of course this beautiful mirror. This is from Anokhi, and again the carved wood adds so much of substance and so much of character to this particular corner. And this is the masterpiece of my drawing room. Now, why I call a masterpiece, of course, the painting is beautiful and it's very close to me because my mom has done it. And this is the legacy that I have from her, and like she has left it for me. And this painting is actually a bar scene. Now, if you would notice the colors here, they are so warm and they add everything else is kind of subtle and beige. So these are the colors I play around with, basically the cushions, the paintings. So this particular painting I feel just lifts up my drawing room. So I'm in love with this painting and love you, Ma. So this is another beautiful wooden piece. It's a Burmese carving. So if you just take a look at this, it's got a very ethnic feel to it, and this is all a Burmese carving. Now, most of the console tables are straight. This one came in steps and it kind of stole my heart. So the moment I saw it at one of these antique shops at Jaipur, I said, "Isko side mein rakho, it's so pretty." Somehow I just love it. So place anything, small knickknacks, like this is again Dokra art, and this is one of the oil lamps from my first birthday gift from my husband way back at Mount Abu when we were at Bikaner. This, a friend of mine, she had gone to Paris, she got the Papyrus paintings. These are again artwork which is very rare to find, and this has again been gifted by my husband. It's a Buddha, and this is a very interesting plant. I'd gone to IKEA and we'd gone to US in the the fall. So the acers were of this color, the whole air was rust and yellow. So I picked up this acer for those beautiful memories that I spent with my sisters at US. Alright, so I take you to a little peace spot of mine. This is where a lot of times I work. So this is my peace spot. I call this balcony as my peace spot because I get a lot of peace. I just pick up my cup of tea and sit down here. A lot of times I do my work sitting here, and I just sit here and get my laptop. I play some Jagjeet Singh ghazals and I keep working here only. So this particular place adds a lot of peace and gives me that concentration where I can work. So I've got some beautiful I wouldn't call them excavations exactly, but this is a soft stone carving which we've picked up from Orissa when we were posted there. So this is Jagannath Ji, and we had lovely 2 years at Bhubaneswar, and that's where I got these from Puri. I'm very fond of plants. And this jhula is like age old. Okay, so this was again way back in Ambala when we got it made. But when we were shifting finally to this house, my husband said, "Let's sell this off." So I said, okay, let's do it. But our children just kind of reserved this and said, "Nothing doing, you cannot sell this off." So this jhula has actually lived so many memories when my babies were young. Now they're all grown up. Everybody in the morning comes first here, sits at the jhula, and then the day begins. So this is like a happy spot for all of us. So most of us have seen, the wooden consoles. This is a metallic console which had very subdued colors. Erstwhile, I had my drawing room totally in cream and gold. Abhi bhi it is cream, and I've added a lot of color to it. But then this really went very well with my decor, and I had, left my heart on the store for this one back in Ambala. So it's got a beautiful story to it. We were planning a trip to Goa, and due to some reasons, my husband had to be, he could not get leave being in the army. So it's very unpredictable. So I had to actually go and return the tickets, and you wouldn't believe the money that I got from that is what I picked up this for. So this has that kind of a memory ki okay, Goa nahi gaye to ek console piece aa gaya. But it's a beautiful console piece, and I just love it. The D shape is beautiful, and then it is embossed. The metal is embossed, and it's got some design on it. So I'll take you over to my dining area now. So this is a little, piece that I picked up from IKEA. Now, IKEA US, that was my maiden trip, and somehow I picked up, there's a dear friend of mine, she's also Sonali. So I picked up 2 of these pieces. Now what happened is, once we got back home and I said, oh, I've got something from America, tere liye. So when we turned around and saw the label, it says made in India. So the way we laughed, the 2 of us, but the fun part was, despite the fact that we hum Saat Samandar par gaye, but still I gravitated to, everything which was Indian, indie, rustic, ethnic. So my heart really leaps out for these kind of things. That's a beautiful Fabindia lampshade, and this is a very pretty piece. I bought the mirrors separately and the cabinet separately, but they gelled so well together that it looks like a complete piece. So this is my dining area. This particular dining table is from Siliguri. As I'm mentioning the places and stories and hopping, all our stations are also coming live with all the pieces I have at home. So this was a very cute dining table. This is another beautiful DIY thing. I picked up this from a very dear friend of mine, and this is a bed head, or you call it a bedboard. Headboard of a very old, it's a vintage piece of a very old bed, and I got it from a very dear friend of mine, and I picked up the colors from that and I refurbished a cabinet of mine into this color. Now the handles were custom made because I got them from Jharcraft in Bhubaneswar, from Orissa. There I picked up, this is a hiran, and these are machlis, these are fish. Such pretty intricate work, and I have my curtain holders also in the similar way, and I just love this work. So let's come and see. I'll take you to my bedroom. So this is the wall outside the bedroom. This is like our family wall. All pictures, all stages of my kids, beautiful memories here. And I've just put them together, grandparents, children growing up, my husband. And that's a beautiful corner. So welcome to my bedroom. So I'm very fond of Rajasthani things. So all my linen till date comes from Rajasthan. And as I mentioned, I love wood. So this is a very smart Insaraf wooden piece that I picked up from Insaraf, and it's a TV unit. This is a very heavy chest of drawer, and again out and out wood. It's solid, and it adds so much of character to the bedroom because I can just place any knick-knack things in this, and it's covered so beautifully, and it gives that panache to the bedroom. And this is the love of my eye, because this is where me and my husband sit. We spend a lot of time here, and we keep reading books, we listen to music, we sit and savor a cup of coffee together. So these accent chairs really are so pretty, and they add so much of life to my bedroom. So I feel it does so much justice, because bedrooms in Delhi usually you don't get such spacious ones, and we could have some sitting. I always liked a sitting in the bedroom. So that's my bedroom. So this is our guest room, the third bedroom of the house. And this is one wall that I've dedicated to my husband, and these are all the accolades that he received during his journey. And one of his cadets also gifted him this picture, which is beautiful, and I think it adds a lot of essence in the room that, you know, sometimes I also tell him ki wo tumhara room. So he is also very happy about the fact that I've given this entire wall to his mementos, to the memories that he has with various units that he's served in. So this was at Orissa. This is a beautiful filigree work Konarak wheel, and it's in silver. So the Konarak wheel actually looks so pretty, and the souvenirs there at Orissa, mostly these, and also the Jagannath Ji. So this is also done in filigree, and it's Jagannath Ji, the entire temple, all in silver and filigree. I also have picked up some jewelry, and I think it's exquisite because it's very, very intricate. As I said, I'm a fan of handicraft. So this has been gifted by a friend of mine. It's a Madhubani that she took 4 months to put it together. And while we were leaving the station, she just came up to me and she says, Ms. Marwa, this is for you. So I was so overwhelmed with joy, the kind of, and the lady took 4 months to make it specially for me, a parting gift which is so dear to me. Of course, the linen, as I said, is always from Jaipur, and I'm also very fond of singing. So I've learned classical, and sometimes I sit down here and also, play my harmonium and keep singing. Yeah. I love playing harmonium, and it adds to a lot of healing, and I love singing, and especially ghazals also. So this has been a part of my essence, because I'm very passionate about music the way I'm passionate about my home. So come, this is another balcony of the house. The view is beautiful from here. It's full of greens, and I love pots and my plants. And these greens add so much life to life. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. And for more such content, please subscribe to LBB's Homely newsletter. Thank you.